Hi, what's up guys? Today I would like to show you my Dracotail Maliss deck profile. So this combination of two decks seems a little strange, but there is a synergy between these two engines, and that's the Trishula, the Dragon of Icy Imprisonment. So if this card is summoned, special summoned, using 3 dragons, I can banish 3 cards, one from the top of my opponent's deck, one from their extra deck, so I can get away their combo piece and I know what they are playing. But the most important part is that I can banish one of my cards from my deck. So that way I can bridge between the Dracotails into the Maliss cards, because I can banish one of my starters from the deck. That's the basic synergy I can bridge between these two. So I'm going to one by one what cards I play. So for the Dracotails, 1 Pen, 1 Urkula. I only play one of each big dragons, because they are not starters and I don't have enough main deck space if I want to fit everything into the main deck, and also have room for some non-engine. I don't play Brixel because I had to cut some cards, and this is least useful than these two. Next, 3 5 mana. This is another way that you can fusion summon 2 Lucias, only 2 because I have other normal summons in the deck. 2 Mululu. This card is also a really good normal summon, but unfortunately if I use its effect to fusion summon, I'm locked into fusion monsters from the deck. That's also the reason why I play only 2 Rahu. Next, 3 Ketu. So with this card I can add 1 Dracotail from the deck, and if I want to go for the Trishula line, I just need to open 1 dragon and 2 ways to fusion summon. So because with the first fusion summon I go into Artelion, and this is the second dragon, and if I use one of my Dracotail monsters, I can set Ketu, and Ketu can get me a third dragon. So I can fusion summon into the Trishula. So next I play 1 Flame and 1 Sting. Sting is more useful in most matchups because it can be activated anytime. So I don't need to wait until my opponent activates a spell or has a attack position monster. So I can recycle back my stuff and trigger also Golem. Next I play the Edgimp package. So 2 Edgimp Chain, 2 Frightful Patchwork, and 2 Polymerization. So this is the other way that I can fusion summon. And also it gives me additional monsters in hand. And for the Maliss, I play 1 Dormouse, 2 White Rabbit. So I max out on these, 2 Marcher. So probably you can play 1 of it, but I like to have a second copy in the deck. This is not a starter by its own, but it's a really strong card. And 1 Chessicat. Next, 2 Maliss in Underground is another of your starters. And I play 1 Maliss in the Mirror, and 1 TB11, and 1 MTP7. So I don't play the third Maliss trap because I prefer in this deck TB11 because I have less names, and this is a way to get me another name from deck, and the gaining life points is not that relevant anymore with the current time rules. And I also play 1 backup Ignister. I don't play the Wizard because it's not useful if I don't have a Maliss line. And for the non-engine I play 3 Fuvalos and 3 Ash. For the extra deck, 1 Trishula, 3 Artelion, 1 Mysterion, 1 Secretarion, 1 Gulamel, and for the links, 1 Exescotalker Register, 1 Firewall Dragon, 1 Hardcrypter, 1 Whitebinder, 1 Red Ransom, 1 Hacker Lizardos. So this is another way that I can combo. I can fusion summon from my hand. So if I, for example, normal summon Lucias, I can fusion summon afterwards my Maliss monsters from hand and banish them with Hacker Lizardos from grave, and that way I can get them on field and in rotation. Next, 1 Wicked to search the backup register, and 1 Linguribu to have a Cybers monster on the field and get a Cybers into grave to banish it, for example with Haggard or with Marcher. And other cards that I would like to play, but these are the cards that I cannot really put in the main or extra deck because of the space. So that's it for this deck profile. I will show you a combo with this deck. So for this combo we need 5 mana and 2 other monsters to fusion summon. One of them needs to be a dragon to go into the Trishula line. So with Gym Chain we search Patchwork, we search Ketu with Mululu, with Mululu search Lucias to search another dragon. Now we go into the Trishula, banish 1 card from our opponent's deck, 1 from our extra deck and 1 from our deck. So we banish Dormouse to special summon back, banish White Rabbit, and now we go into Red Ransom with Red Ransom, search the field spell and also special summon back Artelion. So this is another nice way so with Dracotails we can get 3 bodies on the field, so we can use them for ring summoning. Unfortunately, if we go with this line, we cannot go for additional fusions, because if we use the Maliss effects, we are locked into links for the rest of the turn. But there are other ways to fusion summon, because we can add back the 5 mana, and later this turn we add back the Lucias, so we can perform a fusion summon during our opponent's turn. So we go for the Firewall Dragon, because that way we can bounce back our opponent's monsters and also bounce back our resources from grave. So we can bounce back our Dracotail monsters, or we can also add back Marcher to have additional lines. So this is our end board. We have Omninegate, we have Firewall Dragon, we have Maliss monsters that we can also use them. We can banish monsters from our grave to special summon back. We have 5 mana to fusion summon. We have also Lucias that we can use for fusion summon. We have 5 other cards in hand, so we drew 3 cards and also had 2 other cards. We have Flame that we can negate a spell our opponent controls, and we also have a really decent follow-up. So that's basically it for this combo. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this deck and this combo. I know this is not the best version of either the Maliss and Dracotail, but it's a really nice concept. I played around it for a couple of hours, and the ratios probably could be better. So if you are interested, you can play with it and let me know if you find a better way to improve the deck. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.